Welcome back to Stooge Stream. I'm your host, the Stooge. This is the Impact recap for the episode of Impact Wrestling that aired on the 19th of January 2017. And I'm joined, as always, by the one and only, none other than Gbanks.
What's up, y'all?
So we had a interesting episode of Impact following on from the latest pay-per-views and special events and things. So it opened with the race for the case. This is replacing Feast or Fired if you're an old Impact fan. So
Practically the same shit.
very, very similar.
Just no one's getting fired.
Yeah, no one's getting fired. So
That's it.
There's 4 cases. Each have a number. You get to choose what match you want with whatever stipulation you want against whoever you want. So be it a title match with no disqualifications, for instance.
Exactly.
But if you're case number 1, you get to choose first.
Yeah.
If you say you want a title shot at Open Fight Night, that's it. No one else can take a heavyweight title shot. They have to take something else.
And then it goes down the ladder.
Yeah.
You know, number 2 can then pick whatever he wants, and then 3, and then 4. But
And
you
so
can't pick whatever
the person before you has already picked.
Yeah. But it could mean anything. Like, for example, I'm just giving you an example. If, let's say, Trevor Lee got first, then he could maybe just pick X Division. That means the next person can still go for the title. Or, you know, the heavyweight title. Or the Grand Championship. Or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
So in the match we had Crazy Steve, Mahabili Shera, Jesse Goddarz, Trevor Lee, Broken Matt Hardy, Brother Nero, Jeff Hardy, Kingston and Bram representing the D.C.C, the Miracle, Mike Bennett, and Tyrus with Eli Drake. So the match itself was actually a lot faster than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it was really fast. It's like Eli literally came in. His entrance was obviously more longer.
Yeah, because he's there for about a minute. Tyrus clears the ring and he takes the red case straight away.
Straight away off the bat, and then he just disappears.
Yeah, done. Then there was a bit of a match before Trevor Lee got the blue case.
Yeah.
D.C.C intercepted the gold case.
I like how that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it should go to happen to Jesse Goddarz. Like, you know, unfortunately he had to job out, but it was awesome how that happened.
Yeah, so Jesse Goddarz is reaching for the case and tips it off the thing and fumbles it, and D.C.C get it before it hits the ground.
Or Kingston low blows him or gets him from the back or something. And then he fumbles it, as you said, and then as he fumbles it, it drops into Bram's hands.
So that was really well timed and well executed.
Yeah, actually, I was like, wow, they actually timed that pretty perfect.
And Jeff Hardy got the green case.
Yeah.
So we'll find out in a later segment in the show what's what, who's numbered what, so on and so forth.
Yep.
So now we cut backstage and we see the returning hero, Drew Galloway.
Yeah, Emo Drew's back.
Woo!
Woohoo.
He wants his grand championship. He hasn't stopped whinging about it.
He's still got daddy. I'm joking, no.
Yeah, no. We're happy to see Drew back.
No, I'm very glad
to
see Drew back. He's an awesome wrestler, and always great to see him and, you know, up against the best in TNA.
Definitely. So he challenges Moose in the main event tonight for the grand championship, which should be interesting.
Yeah, should be interesting. Even though we don't like the grand championship, we do like Moose and Drew
Galloway. So either way, I'm interested in this match now.
Yeah.
So next we had Lashley backstage. He wants Eddie in the ring. Cuts to after the break. It's Lashley going to the ring. He says he wants Eddie out there. Come out here, Eddie. I'm the best. I got screwed. I get my title match now. And he challenges Eddie to a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I was telling you when they said it, like, these are my favorite types of matches, dude. Like, I just love them. The whole scoring system, the fact that it has to go out for the whole 30 minutes, you know what I mean? Like, it's awesome. It tests both wrestlers, like, you know.
It does. Having
like, mentally and physically.
Oh, definitely. Like, because putting a match like this together is a mental stress. You've got 30 minutes to usually they go fill 6 minutes. You're like, done.
And it's
fill
not 30 minutes. And it's not fill 30 minutes. It's like hey, fill 30 minutes, but make sure you don't screw up those last 5 minutes or 2 minutes, because that's the whole match there.
Yeah.
You can have a spectacular match for 25 minutes, 26 minutes,
You
27.
screw up the last 2 minutes, you're done.
Yeah, done. Forget about it.
Yeah.
It could ruin the whole thing, or the whole event, sorry.
So I'm looking forward to that. That's next week on Genesis.
Yeah.
So Lashley starts beating down Eddie because, these promo segments have to break down.
Yeah.
Davey comes out and protects him.
He did call him a bitch.
Yeah, he did.
Eddie called him a bitch.
Yeah. But Davey comes out and protects him. Kind of proves Lashley's point that you need your boyfriend to come and help you. Which is what he was saying. So...
Oh, no, but before that, Eddie did win the championship all by himself.
He did. But, lately...
Yeah, he hasn't. He doesn't need his little,
He needs Davey's help.
Doesn't need little Davey's help, doesn't he?
So we'll see what happens there. But either way, I'm looking. I think that match is going to be spectacular.
I honestly can't wait.
Yeah. So next we had Maria backstage. She leaves a message for Braxton Stutter to find her when he gets there. Runs into Brooke, the returning Brooke Tessmacher.
Woo! Brooke.
And Brooke cuts a promo against Maria.
Brooke. Sorry.
Oh, Brooke's awesome.
I love Brooke.
So
I'm so glad she's back. Welcome back, Brooke.
So we cut back.
If you want to hit me up on Facebook, I'm joking.
So after the break, we come back to some random jobber in the ring, and Brooke comes out to face her.
Yay, Brooke.
So we learn in the commentary that Brooke's wrestled this jobber before.
Yeah, and in TNA.
In TNA, and I was like, really? Okay, I guess that happened.
Yeah, give credit to the jobber. What was her name? Deanna or something like that?
Something.
She wasn't a bad jobber.
No, she
usually
wasn't a bad
jobbers
jobber.
just literally get jobbed out. No, she was actually having a match with Brooke.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying she wasn't a bad jobber. She
Yeah.
was actually pretty decent. Surprisingly though, Brooke won.
Yeah, surprisingly, Brooke won. But you know who really won tonight? The cameraman.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Perfect angles.
Great angles on that match.
Sienna runs in after the match and attacks Brooke on Maria's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Even yelling something about that. Maria says hi or something. Maria says welcome back or something.
Yeah.
I like that. I want to see Brooke and Sienna in a match.
Yeah, same.
As soon as I saw them together, I'm like, that's going to be cool.
Different matchup.
Yeah.
Brooke coming back into TNA will be great. Little stuff.
Completely different styles
Yeah,
as well. I love
exactly
seeing
right.
different styles mash up. So, yeah, that's going to be cool. Braxton runs into Maria backstage. Says he's going to keep training Ali. It doesn't matter what Maria says. Maria whispers something into his ear. And he's like, fine, I'll stop training her and I'll break up with her.
High school drama, get over it.
I'm skipping past it quick.
I hate this stuff.
Yeah, actually, it's grating on me now. I just want to see Ali wrestle.
Thank you.
So next up, we had a fact of life. This is the
best fact of... Actually, one of the best talk shows I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah, I'm down with that. The wrestling talk show, this was one of the best.
Yeah, honestly. And it, obviously it was scripted, but it was scripted to perfection.
So well.
Yeah.
So Eli Drake isn't talking because we don't deserve to hear Eli Drake's voice.
Fair enough. We're all scumbags. We missed our opportunity. We took him for granted.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
And fully deserved. So Tyrus is doing all the talking instead.
Yeah, which is great. I love it.
Tyrus is so good on the mic. He's so funny. He literally is one of the funniest people that we've never been allowed to see be funny before.
Pretty much, yeah.
He was great. There was some really quick little moments between him and Trevor Lee and
with everyone.
Yeah,
The whole desk. Like he was making obviously there was fake laughter and laugh track going on.
Track, which is
Tyrus made it believable at one set. Really it was because the way he was reacting with the crowd and the fake crowd.
The fake laugh track.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is actually kind of believable because the way he's doing it.
Tyrus is great.
Yeah.
So we find out who's got what case. Eli's got case number 4. The D.C.C. intercepted case number 2. Trevor Lee has case number 3, which leaves Jeff Hardy with case number 1.
Yeah.
So we'll find out who they're challenging and what the stipulations are probably on Open Fight Night in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Eli was pissed.
Yeah. The facial reactions he did, dude.
Oh, dude, amazing. The looks that he did, he was as good as he normally is talking without saying a single word, and he still stole it from everyone without saying a word.
Without saying one thing.
It was great. So after this, Braxton finds Ali backstage, breaks up with her. All right, Rockstar Spud
Yeah.
introduces Aron Rex at the entrance ramp.
Yeah.
They make their way down to the ring. They're going to have a tag team match tonight against Robbie E and
Swoggle.
in a match that we...
What? You're shaking your head like you're upset about it.
I'm not upset. I just thought it was dumb. Like, they're obviously really trying to get Robbie E over because 3 people in that ring look like jackasses and 1 didn't. And it's funny because it's usually Robbie E that does the stupid shit and looks like an idiot. But he was the one person that came out.
He looked like
roses.
he looked like actually
A serious wrestler. Yeah. Like, I buy Robbie E now. Like, but the rest of them, you're like, oh, guys, really. I don't know how long the whole Aron Rex being Liberace / John Waters gimmick is going to be. How long that's going to run for. Hopefully, it doesn't last too long and it runs its course out. Rockstar Spud, he can do the little manservant thing for a little while, but it kind of pisses me off when they use Rockstar Spud like this. Because they did it with Dixie Carter when he was Dixie Carter's little, yes, Madam Dixie, and then he was EC3's assistant.
And then Matt Hardy.
Yeah, Matt Hardy's assistant, and it's like, do you remember he's a 2-time X Division champion? There's a reason for that, because he's a spectacular wrestler that we never get to see wrestle. It's almost like TNA hired him not to let him wrestle.
Yeah, didn't he win the TNA boot camp or something like that? Like, he
British
actually
boot
went,
camp.
so he started from the bottom, everything.
So I'd really like to see Rockstar Spud wrestle a bit more. So given the opportunity, I will take this, because we got to see Rockstar Spud wrestle.
See Rockstar Spud wrestle, against Robbie E too, who was the serious wrestler at the time.
Yeah, and it was like, overall, this match wasn't bad. It was a comedy slow-down match before the main event. But I want to see Rockstar Spud as a serious competitor again. I would like that to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway, of course, Rockstar Spud and Aron Rex win with shenanigans.
Yeah.
So that's going to lead to a whole Aron Rex and Robbie E feud, which I'm kind of interested in.
Yeah, well, as I said, I don't mind it. Like, it will put over Robbie E as a serious wrestler or whatever and stuff like that. And, Aron Rex is Aron Rex at the end of the day. Like, he goes for these faces, like, as you said, like, in the last week's episode, like, he probably thought of this himself.
Yeah.
He's going to, probably do it for a month or so and then to completely change his character.
I think he'll play this out for a few months, see how it goes. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. He seems to do that quite a bit. He even did that in WWE. Played multiple characters in the time that he was there. So we'll see how it plays out. Like, if it works, awesome. Like, I'm not as harsh on it this week as I was last week, because I can see the comedy in it now. But at the same time, I still think it's dumb.
It's not that bad. It's dumb, but at the same time,
it is a little bit offensive. Like, and Robbie E even points it out when the dumb Jersey guy points out that your gimmick's a bit offensive. You're like, oh, but even in that, it's like, it's not that offensive. It's more dumb and stupid. And again, I want to see Aron Rex as a serious competitor as well. Like, it's weird.
That's what they brought him in for. Yeah.
Anyway, next up we had our main event, the match that we are all dying to see. It's Drew Galloway versus Moose for... Oh, god damn it, it's a grand championship match.
Can we just stop the show now and forget about it?
God damn it, it was almost going to be good. You almost had a good main event. No, actually, all in all...
Can I just get a spoiler alert in quickly, guys? So everyone got 10s and 9s.
Yeah.
Alright?
Flat out.
Flat out. Sorry if I spoiled anything.
Yeah, dude, come on.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on.
I just like being like that,
Come
I'm
on.
the cheeky
It's too
guy.
soon. All in all, like, I have to say, this was one of the better grand championship
Yeah,
matches,
this was actually a really good match.
Yeah.
Surprised that, scrapped the title.
Except for 2 things. So, Drew wins round 1. You watch round 1, you're like, fair call.
Yeah, I'll give that to Drew.
Moose wins round 2, and you're like, how? You dropped out for most of the round.
Okay, so he did maybe two big moves, and literally that's all he did in round 2. Like, he took Drew Galloway out on the ropes, smashed him twice, and then brought him back in, and then Drew had him for the rest of the whole match for like a good minute.
Yeah, even the commentators, when they were like, and winner of round 2, Moose, and you hear Josh Matthews and Pope go, what?
Yeah. Why?
Even though, like when your commentators are confused about, and then I think it took Josh Matthews about a minute to go, oh yeah, that's right, because if not, there's no round 3. Like in his head. And then he starts trying to justify it. He's like, let's just let this go.
Yeah.
Like, because it was dumb. Like, it really was dumb. Like, they should have just ended it there, right? But no, they have to have a round 3. So round 3 is stopped part of the way through because Galloway does a low blow on Moose. I kind of like this because the ref is going around going, take a point off his score, low blow, you got to take a point off his score.
I was thinking it was the first time we're not going to see 10s and 9s.
9s, yeah. I was like, we're going to see 9s and 9s. Jesus, what's going on? But then the match starts and Drew Galloway just does a huge claymore directly to Moose's jaw and knocks him the fuck out. Gets a 3 and takes the grand championship.
Big surprise.
Big surprise. I thought Moose was going to retain at least once and have a, like, I don't know, a 3-match series with Drew, maybe?
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens now. Like, obviously, shenanigans was involved. So. Yeah. But I didn't mind how this ended. To be honest, like I was shocked by it, but I didn't mind. Like I wasn't angry by it. Like, and I love Moose too. Like you know.
No, I'm completely with you. I wasn't angry at this at all. Like normally I'd be screw finish. Like fucking here we go.
Why? Yeah.
Why?
And to like a young upcoming wrestler, you're doing it to him. Why do this? Like.
But no, this kind of worked.
Yeah. As I said, I really liked it.
I'm looking forward to seeing the next match between Moose and Galloway.
And it even showed, like even the commentator, I think it was Josh Matthews saying, like, here's Drew Galloway saying, screw this point system, screw the whole thing.
He's just winning it.
He's doing it his own way. And I was like, yes, okay, I like that.
Awesome. Now, can we drop the point system? Can we have Drew as a champion? Well, just like, we're not doing this point bullshit.
No, well, I feel like now Moose is going to come out and, like, do the, like, whole, it's controversial. If there's no points, I would have smashed you. Like, stuff like that. Like, and Drew was obviously going to say the same thing. And then, they might do the whole drop the point system thing.
And you know what? Like, let's just drop the name, the Grand Championship as well, because it's dumb. How is your mid-card title named something that's supposed to sound so much bigger than your heavyweight title? Grand Championship sounds so much bigger than the heavyweight title.
Grand is big, yeah.
Just make it the TV title. Make it the version of your US Intercontinental title. You used to have a TV title. And then you made it the Legends title or whatever the fuck else happened. And then it was the King of the Mountain title again. Then just make it back into the TV title.
Might as well.
And then that's your mid-card title, your stepping stone title. Like, let's be honest. We know in 12 months' time Moose is going to be in the main event scene.
Easy. I don't even reckon earlier.
Probably a lot earlier, but we've got too many people in there now, so some of those guys need to cycle out. So I'm saying within a year at the very most. Yeah. Moose will be the TNA Heavyweight Champion, right? Miracle's going to be in there. Drew Galloway's going to be in that mix, so on and so on. But we've got too many people there now, so they need to cycle out so these guys can cycle in. Yeah. So you need titles that they can cycle through. So if you have the guys that are currently hitting the heavyweight title go down to the TV title, and you have those guys go up, then you have some of those guys face new people and bring them up to the title.
It makes the product more exciting. Like fair enough. We see the world heavyweight and the tag teams and the the knockouts, but at the end of the day, we want to see more more competitiveness and titles and more shots and stuff like that. At the end of the day.
And it's good having a stepping stone title because it gets the audience used to somebody that you're going to have as the face of your company or who you want as the face of your company in a short period of time. Give them a test out title. Yeah. Let them hold out. See how the audience reacts to them.
Exactly right. Test out titles.
Yeah.
See if they're actually good at holding a title, if they're a good championship.
And the audience gets behind them. That's important.
Exactly right.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for this week's Impact Recap. We'll be back with you next week for the company.
Before we go.
Every time.
I
can't even just do an outro. Every time.
Come on, I was being good for this
A couple of weeks. Actually, you have been good, so I'll give you this one.
All right, cool.
What is it?
Welcome back, Brooke.
Yes, definitely. Welcome back to a former 2-time women's champion, knockouts women's champion. Can't wait to see you in that title picture again.
Exactly. Can't wait to see you just in general.
All right. And as I was saying, we'll be back with more Impact Wrestling next week. The company that just will not die.
Yeah, we're a roach, people. We're a motherfucking cockroach.
Okay, and until then, I've been your host, the Stooge.
Gbanks.
Don't forget, adventure, excitement. Stooge craves not these things.
Welcome to the Stooge Revolution.